Hi guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Health and Wellness Car Chronicles. I don't know, I just thought of that name. So hey, I wanted to come to you guys today. I'm not feeling too good, and I haven't been feeling too good for a while. And please excuse me, I am like really driving. This is for real. So, but yeah, I haven't been feeling too good for a while, and for about a couple of weeks, and I came on, I expressed that my blood pressure was high, that I was feeling run down, things of that sort, and I went to the doctor, and I was told that they didn't know really what it was, but I was achy and everything, so I just thought I had a mild case of the flu. Turns out that that's not what it was, and I had a little blurred vision. I would notice that going up the stairs, which I go upstairs every day. I go up to school, and my bedroom is on the second floor of my house, so running from the basement and everything. Never had a problem. So I was concerned, and I was not understanding, why my blood pressure was high. And one thing that bothered me was that my doctor was saying that, oh, it's not that high. My blood pressure was 140/99 at one point, and that's high for me. And I'm grateful that I know, and my body can tell me when there is something wrong. So, and I don't play with my blood pressure, and you shouldn't either. And so don't let a doctor, your norm should be up under 120 over like 83, 84, something like that. And you can look that up to be sure. Sometimes I'm at 123, depending on what's going on. Sometimes I'm at 102 over 84. So be aware of those things. But what I wanted to tell you was, so I found out what was wrong. And so about a year and a half ago now, I moved back to Michigan from Arkansas. So living in Arkansas, we have the sun, warm climate, and I was outside a lot. Even in the wintertime, even if it snowed, because it didn't, it wasn't snow all the time. So, and it would warm up, snow would melt. So I was able to be outside majority of the time, walking, climbing Pinnacle Mountain, just running around, shopping outdoors, because there's a lot of outdoor shopping, things of that sort. I was always out in the sun at least maybe 4 times a week, depending upon if it was completely summertime, in the summer, spring, or fall. So I kind of, it was really something for me. So yesterday, my doctor called me, because last week I had my checkup. And so she's telling me, we're running through all my numbers, and my thyroid is good. My vitamin B12 was absolutely wonderful. It was actually at 902, which is very high. So that part of my metabolism was great. But the kicker was, I was deficient in vitamin D, and did not even think about it. Didn't think about being plant-based in this climate. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but as life, you get in your routine, not even thinking about your health. And I was like, oh my goodness. So my vitamin B12 was at 12. My vitamin D, was at the number 12, when it should at least be 30. So as soon as I find this up, I go and I look it up, And vitamin D, and I always wondered why they talk about people with multiple sclerosis when they get to a warmer climate, how they thrive. And even Eric Thomas, motivational speaker, inspired, transformational speaker, he talks about that, from Detroit. And he talks about his wife has MS and how they moved out to California. And once they moved out, she just got all this energy back, and she was able to travel again and help him with his business and thrive. And it's because of the vitamin D. Because what I found out is vitamin D does, the lack of or deficiency of, lead you to a higher risk of multiple sclerosis, heart disease or heart attacks, and that was out of breath, and the high blood pressure, and even, you know, the lack of vitamin D can cause a higher blood pressure, and it affects your vision. All the symptoms I was having, boom, leads to vitamin D deficiency. So my message is for you guys on this drive, as I drive to Better Health to get my vitamin D supplement, which my doctor said I'm to take the 5,000 I use. So I am on my way there now to get my vitamin D, because I absolutely feel awful. I feel really awful. My vision, like right now, is a little blurry. I'm achy. I am, you know, feeling very off. My blood pressure, I think is kind of normal. It may be a little high, but I don't feel it as if it was, and I didn't take it this morning. But so now I know what the fix is. I'm on my way to fix this stuff, because this is not cool. So as a health coach, and as I'm learning, I just want everybody to know, so this is your tip of the day, to, one, when you go to get your physical from your doctor, one thing that I started doing, and I started doing this a couple of years ago, I would have them check my vitamin levels. And we don't think about that. We think about everything else, the thyroid and everything, which is fine. But they never check the vitamins levels to show where you are deficient. And that is huge to me, because you need your vitamins. And vitamins are better than pharmaceutical drugs. But that's all doctors know. And it's no fault. It's not their fault. It's just what they've learned. When you're conditioned and you're put in an institutional environment, such as medical school or any school, that is what you learn. Unless you think outside of the box, and or you don't have a box, such as me, and you go rogue and you find out for yourself. So I want to tell people to please have your vitamin levels checked. It can be expensive. Be aware of what your insurance covers, and get an understanding, you know, of what this means and what your vitamin levels and where you are with that, because it is important. And once you know that, you can kind of figure out some things. Vitamin D also plays a part with depression and mood swings. So if you're off the slightest or a little bit, or you're deficient, it can cause all these things with a simple fix of taking vitamin D, or taking your tail outside and getting some sun, you know, on a daily basis, if you live in an area where you're able to do that. Like today is a very cloudy day, rainy, so your chances of getting any vitamin D today in Michigan is like zilch. And it is vital to African Americans in regards to our melanin, and they say not being able to absorb. But if you look at our history, and this is a whole other thing, in Africa we thrive in the warmer climates. We thrive because there is sun. So in saying that, get your levels checked, go out, get you some vitamin D. Be aware, check with your doctor so they can tell you and advise you as of what you need. And this is the thing I talk about too, in building a relationship with your doctor and having those conversations, so you'll know. Both of you need to be educated. So that's really all I have to say. I'm trying to get here as quick as I can so I can feel a little better, and I may give you an update to see how fast this works. I'm supposed to meet my cousin for lunch later, a late lunch, and he's here in town, and I may give you a little bit on my ride to the airport in regards to all of that. So I will let you know how I feel, give you an update. But I am getting ready to pull in the parking lot for better health. And remember, talk to your doctor, have a conversation, be educated and well informed in regards to your health. So take care, talk to you soon, be well and healthy. And remember, this is an art. We have to practice each day. We have to practice those strokes. We have to, the design of our bodies and ourselves. So wishing you good health. Take care.